few years back, my wife and I were actually standing at the same exact crossroads as you might be right now. We were trying to decide between Raleigh, Durham, both of these two amazing cities, but totally different vibes. We were actually relocating to North Carolina sight unseen with my family from Southern California in only 3 weeks. And I had zero clue of what I was getting myself into. And let me tell you, it wasn't just about picking one big city over the other city. It was also about what actually fit our lifestyle, our budget, and honestly, our goals in life. One of the cities has actually grown a little bit more than the other one, and I want to talk to you about both of these cities, block by block. Some areas of each city were hot the last few years, and now some of them have kind of gone a little cold. But then some of them have actually started to warm back up. I'm laying it all out side by side, the vibe, the schools, the affordability, the traffic, even the feel of the neighborhoods. We're covering it all. What's rising, what's fading, where the jobs are going, which neighborhoods are waking up, and how the vibe is definitely changing. If you're actually moving here from Raleigh or Durham, or you're just trying to keep up with what's really going on here, this update is definitely for you. Also think about this for a second. Imagine yourself driving down to downtown Raleigh or downtown Durham on a random Tuesday. Sun's out, downtown's packed with joggers and dog walkers. They're everywhere. But you just passed that similar stretch of homes, and then bam! You see scaffoldings, cranes, an entire new building rising where that used to be nothing but grass and rumors. That moment, it's happening all across the triangle right now. Quiet streets are turning into hot zones, empty corners filling in with towers, trails, rooftop bars. Some of it's good, but some of it's a little edgy. And the thing is, most people won't really notice it until it's already finished. But if you could catch it early, you start to understand just how fast the triangle is changing and where the future is headed. All right, let's dive right in. Let's talk about the overall vibe, because this is something you'll feel immediately when you're in Raleigh or Durham. Raleigh is North Carolina's capital, so it's a bit more polished. You got government offices, headquarters, multiple businesses, business district. It's definitely faster paced with more structure, and you'll see a wider variety of neighborhoods like Fayetteville Street for events and a general bustling atmosphere, or explore Glenwood South, which we love, for a mix of nightlife and entertainment options. Then you'll have the Warehouse District, which offers a more kind of relaxed stroll, while again, the Depot District in Raleigh is known for its unique bars, entertainment venues like Boxcar Bar and Arcade. You will see many people that work for the gaming and tech companies driving around, and it seems like they're blue Lamborghinis, maybe white. They're hanging around at the clubs and the bars. It's pretty crazy sometimes. You will also see a lot of people in the in crowd going to downtown Glenwood Avenue. They're hanging out at Pearl and Peril, which is an awesome place to hang out that Brandy and I have enjoyed many times. Or check out the Botanical Lounge for a great vibe and atmosphere that's top notch. If you want a good steak, go to Sullivan's for some of the best steak in town. Brandy and I give this place an A rating. We've been there many times and brought a lot of our friends. If you're next to Fayetteville Street, check out the Whiskey Kitchen with great grub, great vibe, and good beer. You can also go to Flavor Hills for some amazing Southern comfort food. Or check out the Element Gastropub to enjoy the awesome scene. If you're in the Warehouse District, check out the Flying Saucer Drought Emporium for great, drought beer. Then last, but maybe first, definitely not least, is the Depot Historic District. We love the Morgan Food Hall, which has everything that you would expect from an amazing food hall in a top-notch city. As you're there, check out the amazing artwork as you stroll down the streets or hop on an e-scooter or an e-bike, which you'll see all over the place. Check out the Barcelona Winery and Tapas. It's awesome. This is one of Brandy and I's seriously favorites. They have so much to choose from. You can also get a great steak at Oak Steakhouse, which is probably a little bit notch above Sullivan's. They have great cocktails, great service, and it's actually the first place that I tried bone marrow. It was actually pretty good. Shocking. Durham, on the other hand, is smaller and has a little bit more of that college town soul. It's artsy, eclectic, and laid back in the best way. If you want to think about it, think jazz clubs, independent bookstores, and historic homes full of character and definitely unique. You also have Duke University in this creative, intellectual vibe that really defines the city. I was always amazed to see so many joggers and people walking their dogs with a relaxed attitude and just having nothing but fun, not knowing anything but focusing on all the greatness in Durham. Whether you're going to a show at DPAC and enjoying the Bull City Burger and Brewery that has the most amazing amounts of TVs all over the place, you literally will check out any game, any action, anything that you're looking for all across the world there. Or if you're closer to Duke and you want to enjoy the Gugelhof restaurant, and I know I'm not pronouncing that right, but it's amazing German cuisine. Or you can go to Local 22 Kitchen and Bar and hang out and have some great eats and adult beverages. These are just a few of some amazing places. So if you want big city energy, Raleigh's likely your pick. But if you're after charm, creativity, all the different art everywhere, Durham might be calling your name. Let's talk schools and universities. Education is a #1 topic and a big decision point for a lot of our families. And both these cities bring something different to the table. Durham has the prestigious Duke University, has top-tier academics and medical research. But the public schools, they can actually vary by neighborhood. But the good news is niche.com actually gives Durham an overall rating of an A, which is right on par with Raleigh. If you want more information, in the comments put school and we'll actually send you out some links so it can give you a little bit more information about the community. Raleigh, on the other hand, is part of the Wake County Public School District, which is one of the biggest and most well-funded districts in the state. You have strong magnet programs, charter options, highly rated public schools, and niche.com, similar to Durham, gives them an A rating. But from what some of my clients are, and maybe even a little bit higher, maybe an A+. Add in NC State, Meredith College, and William Peace University, you're definitely covered on higher education. So the real question is, are you focused on higher education and college town vibes, or is the K through 12 public school options a bigger priority? We definitely can put you in the right direction. Now let's talk about dining, fun, and nightlife. This is where some of the things definitely start to separate. But as I've said previously, both have their great spots. Raleigh has 2 major downtowns, which include Fayetteville Street, Glenwood South, and the Historic District, which is surrounded by the city center with the museums, restaurant, and live music. Then there's North Hills, aka Midtown, full of rooftop bars, luxury shopping, and fitness studios. They both have amazing area, which reminds me of any high-end cities that have the luxury outdoor shopping areas. You can get a bite at Bar Taco in North Hills, which has some insane tacos and awesome margaritas. Brandy and I definitely give that 2 thumbs up. We've been there many times. And then we also love Stir, which is, of course, has some handcrafted cocktails and some amazing poke, but you can also get chicken and waffles, which is awesome there. You can also go bowl at the upscale bowling alley at King's, or you can go across the way to the Regal of North Hills, which is an awesome movie theater. If your wifey or your partner is in the shopping mood, there is so many nice upscale stores in North Hills. Raleigh is busy, diverse, and full of choices, but then let's talk about Durham. Well, it's smaller, but seriously, it's cool. With cool comes some awesome jazz clubs like Sharp 9 Gallery or the Blue Note Grill. You will have some amazing jazz music and good eats, but these are just 2 of so many to choose from. You've also got the Durham Performing Arts Center, which is also called, and you'll hear me say it a lot, DPAC. There are beautiful murals, art on every corner, And Durham, honestly, is an art lover's dream. Also, you'll find many cozy bistros, food trucks, farm-to-table gems. One that we really like is Farmside Kitchen. There are also so many parks in the area just to walk and enjoy all the beauty of Durham. Some great examples that we love are Duke Forest, or what they call it, Shepherd Nature Trail, which is an awesome place to hike. West Point on the Eno Park, or to be honest, anywhere in Eno Park, has amazing, breathtaking scenery, and this is just to name a few. If you love community-based events and art, you will definitely thrive in Durham. Ooh, yes, if you're a Duke basketball fan, Durham's the home base, and you better be rooting for him or you're out. So, are you feeling more drawn to Raleigh structures, the growth, or the Durham vibe and the affordability? Let me know in the comments with a Duke for Durham or UNC for Raleigh in the comment section below. We would love to hear from you. And while you're here, give the video a like. It's helping you get some great ideas when you come to visit us, and hopefully you come live here. Next, let's talk about how it feels to live in these amazing cities. Raleigh often ranks on the best places to live list all the time. They have great health care, lower crime rates, and lots of job growth. Raleigh is clean, well managed, and works well for professionals and many families. Raleigh and Durham are right between the Research Triangle Park, or the RTP that we call it, which brings so much influence and great diversity all across the triangle. Now let's talk about Durham, which to many, they feel that it feels more local, a little slower pace, which some people really like. You got some awesome little quirky shops, walkable downtown, and a very strong sense of community. You will see e-bikes and e-scooters everywhere, even more than in Raleigh. In Durham, it's just the way. Durham also seems a little bit more affordable in a lot of different categories like rent, groceries, and those starter homes depending on where you're moving to in the city. If you're after a little bit more hustle and growth, Raleigh wins. If you want cozy, creative, and a little bit budget friendly, Durham is definitely the vibe for you. Now let's talk about which one's more affordable. Well, we've given a little bit of a hint. No surprise, it's Durham. The median home price in Durham is around $430,000 according to Redfin, compared to $478,000 in April 2025 according to Realtor.com in Raleigh. Rent, it's pretty much the same trend. Durham tends to be a little bit more affordable across the board, but Raleigh seems to have a little bit more long-term equity from what we've seen on the Realtor.com tracker. Bigger companies are investing in Raleigh and buying a ton of homes in key areas, and definitely like inside the Beltline, Midtown, and North Raleigh, which are appreciating fast. So if you're thinking affordability right now, Durham definitely shines. If you're playing the long-term game, from what I see on Realtor.com, Raleigh might be worth the stretch, but you need to see for yourself. Okay, now the fun stuff, the commute. Who wins? Raleigh definitely has more people, so yes, more traffic. Glenwood, Capitol Boulevard, and the 440 can get really slow during rush hour, but nothing compared to California, which is where we came from, or New York, or Florida in Miami can get insane. We also have expanding beltways like the completed I-540 in the future, and definitely some of the commuter rail projects that seem to be coming soon. Durham's smaller and a little easier to navigate, and it seems a little bit less congested. Anytime I'm ever parking in Durham, it seems like a breeze. And if you're working in the RTP, it's a short hop right to work. Durham also feels like a big electric vehicle hub with 291 electric chargers just in the Durham area. But you'll also find plenty of charging stations in Raleigh and the surrounding areas. Are you a remote worker? Commute conscious? That might tip the scales towards Durham, but you need to come and visit so you can feel it yourself. We do so many strategy calls every week with our clients, and that's the number one suggestion that we give is make sure and come visit. We can find you a home, but the neighborhood, the vibe, the way you feel is more important than any of the other stuff. Now let's talk nature parks and getting outside. This one's almost a tie. even though I do love so many parks in Durham and all their awesome nature trails. Raleigh actually has 200 parks, Umstead State Park, and the 27-mile Neuse River Trail, which is perfect for walking, biking, or kayaking. The Neuse River Trail is part of the Mountain to the Sea Trail and the East Coast Greenway that, yes, goes all the way up and down the eastern part of the United States, which is just amazing. Now Durham, it has Eno State Park, which is incredible, and it's hard to just say those 4 words because it's comprised of so much. It's comprised of the Cabelins, Coal Mill, Fuse Ford, Pleasant Green, and pump station access points all throughout Durham. The park has some amazing facilities and picnic areas that you will definitely have to enjoy while you're visiting. Durham also has tons of local gardens and preserves that are just amazing, and Brandy and I and the family and our little one just totally love. So if you love getting outside, to be honest, both cities, they'll deliver. Now let's talk about what the market's saying. Both of these cities are seriously on fire. These cities literally go back and forth on the numbers of how great they are in the US. Right now, US News and World Reports in 2024 ranked Durham as the number 4 hottest housing market in the US, and Raleigh is number 2. So they're both awesome choices when moving this direction. Raleigh seems to bring a little bit of a bigger industry, faster appreciation, and stronger resale in high demand areas from what Realtor.com and Redfin stats actually say. Durham's amazing, and this growth seems to be more of a grassroots revitalization downtown. There is definitely value in fixer-uppers and steady appreciation. Either way, you're buying into a rising market, which should give you some peace of mind. Don't forget to wait till the end so I can give you some access to our market reports and our buyer and seller guides to help your transition become more calm and totally smooth. So which one's right for you? Let's keep it simple. Do you want the energy, polish, and long-term growth? That's probably going to be Raleigh. Do you want community, creativity, affordability? Might be Durham. The best part, they're only 30 minutes apart and you can live in one and work in the other, but definitely enjoy both no matter what. We live in Raleigh, but we love Durham. The only reason we didn't move to Durham is when we came here sight unseen from California almost 8 years ago, my job was a lot closer to Raleigh than it was to Durham. But make sure you don't compromise. You just have to know what matters most to you and have experts like us show you the way. We'd love to help you show the really good areas and the challenging areas in both so we can help you to make the right decision. It's no pressure, it's just guidance and a little bit of experience. So there you have it. If you want to know more about Durham and Raleigh, check out this channel or our sister channel at Life in Raleigh NC for so many more angles of the triangle. We can show you which areas give you more space and more value. Also, for the ones that stuck around, got a little bit of special for you. Woo woo! We have a free, yes free, buyer and seller and information report for you. Just comment below and we'll definitely send you out the links because we'd love to help. If you found this information helpful, please push the like button below so you and others like you can find this information as well. If you're considering relocating or selling in the Raleigh or Durham area, we would love to help. All you have to do is reach out to us. Again, my number's right here on the screen. Whether you want to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email, we would love to help. Till next time, we'll see y'all later.